Hi children, welcome back. So in previous session we discussed about the lesson water resource, and today we are going to discuss about the question and answer present in that lesson. So here are the very short answer type questions. First question goes on: name the three forms of water in which it circulates in nature during the water cycle. So in evaporation it become vapor, water become vapor. In condensation vapor become water, and in precipitation the water become ice. Next, second question: name a solid form of water, that is ice, gaseous form of water, that is vapor. Next, third question: name the technique of watering plant which minimizes the wastage of water, that is drip irrigation method. We know very well in drip irrigation we are going to reduce the wastage of water. Now, true or false questions. Water table is constant every place on the earth. So it is absolutely wrong. False. Water from the rivers is the only source for irrigation in the fields. So it is wrong. Why? Because not only river, we also use tank, pond and other canal water for the irrigation purpose. Even rainwater also supplies the water to it. Next, rain is the ultimate source of water. It's true. Only rain is the ultimate source of water. Next, the fresh water stored in the ground is much more than that present in the rivers and lakes of the world. So here it is true. Why? Because in the groundwater there is much water, but it is not easily available for us. So it is true. Next, the water bearing layer of the earth is called water table. So it is wrong. Actually, upper surface of the groundwater is called water table. We know that. Next, name the most important factors responsible for the uneven distribution of water in various parts of the earth. Right? So that is rainfall. That is rainfall. Name the ancient structure for water storage and water recharge in India which are being revived now. So they are called Bavris, right? The ancient wells are called Bavris. Next, what is the water bearing layer of the earth is known as? It is called groundwater or aquifer. It is called aquifer. In aquifer there is a presence of water. What is the main source of groundwater? So the main source of groundwater is nothing but rainfall, right? So when rainfall occurs, the water seeps into the ground and it increases the groundwater level. Next, which natural process continuously converts some of the saline seawater into fresh water? What is that process? In the water cycle we have evaporation process. So by the evaporation process we can get fresh water from the saline water. Next question: what is the minimum amount of water per person per day recommended by the United Nations for drinking, washing, cooking and maintaining proper hygiene? That is 50 liter of water per day. 50 liter of water per. Next, 11th question: there are 10 tube wells in a lane of 50 houses. What could be the long term impact on the water table in this area? What happens when the 50 families they are utilizing the water at a time, so that the water table level drastically it falls down? So water table decreases, the level of water table decreases. Now fill in the blanks. Three forms of water are dash dash and dash. So here solid, ice, liquid water and gas vapor. About dash percent of the earth's surface is covered with water, about 71%. The process of seepage of water into the ground is called percolation. Next, the people obtain groundwater through dash and dash. Tube wells and bore wells are hand pumps. The water bearing layer of the earth is called water table or aquifer. We call it as aquifer, right? And the water found below the water table is called what it called? Very good, it is called groundwater. It is present at the lower layer of water table. Next one, a tube well draws underground water contained in an aquifer. जो वाटर है एक्विफर में उसे ले लेगा, बोरवेल. Bavari was traditional way of collecting rainwater, right? It collects the rainwater. If a person living in an area having sufficient rainfall and yet there is a shortage of water, it is due to dash of the water resource. So here they are getting sufficient rainfall even though there is water scarcity. Means what is going on here? Here they are mismanaging or they are wasting the water resource, right? They didn't constructed any water harvesting structure, so it is what we called mismanagement or improper management of water resource is taking place at this area. Next, the rainwater can be used to dash the to recharge the water, we can say, or otherwise to increase the groundwater level, right? We use rainwater. Next, the best way to overcome the shortage of water is following or constructing water management methods and water harvesting structures. So rainwater harvesting structures can able to recharge the water. Leaking dash is a source of use water wastage at home from the pipelines, from the taps at home. If they do leakage, then automatically there is a shortage of water or wastage of water may occur. Now multiple choice questions. Which of the following is not responsible for the water shortage? Rapid growth of industries, increased population, heavy rainfall and mismanagement of water resource. So here not responsible means here heavy rainfall doesn't affect any water shortage. So heavy rainfall, option C is the answer. The total water in lakes and rivers of the world remain constant. Next, under the ground remains constant. The water in the seas and oceans of the world remain constant. The water of the world remain constant. So final one, that is D. The total water of the world remain constant because of water cycle. Which of the following is not effect of acute scarcity of water on plants? Shortage of food, shortage of oxygen, shortage of carbon dioxide and shortage of rainfall. So here which is not affected, right? Here shortage of food is affected, shortage of oxygen occurs, shortage of rainfall occurs, but shortage of carbon dioxide, it is wrong. So this is the odd one. 33 answer is C. The minimum amount of water recommended by the United Nations per person per day is 50 liter. It is 50 liter. Next, water bearing layer of the earth is called conifer, hydrosphere, aquifer, water table. So what we call here? It is called water table. Water bearing layer, the upper surface is called as water table. Aquifer is the water which is present in the soil. Next, which of the following processes will be affected due to water scarcity on plants? A. Evaporation, B. Photosynthesis, C. Respiration and D. Transpiration. So here evaporation doesn't take place and respiration doesn't show any affected due to water shortage, right? So here photosynthesis and transpiration. So option B and D means option D is the right answer. Next question. Water which falls from the clouds of the rain in the form of snow is called precipitation. Check dams built on Rukmavati, its tributaries in Gujarat for what? To recharge the groundwater. Next, what percent of the water is covered on the earth? 71%. Next one, which of the following does not deplete the water table at a place? Increase in number of tube well will decrease, increase in deforestation will decrease, scanty rainfall will decrease, whereas increasing snowfall. So snowfall doesn't affect the groundwater depletion, right? Next, questions based on high order thinking skills. The important terms are given in jumbled form. We have to correct them. A, that is groundwater. B, it is evaporation. C, it is condensation. D, clouds. And E, transpiration. And F, infiltration. And G, it is precipitation, right? And next one, 42. In the area A receives 49 centimeter of water and area B receives 280 centimeter of water. So A, Assam, which one is the Assam, which one is the Rajasthan? So in Rajasthan rainfall is very less, so 49 centimeters. So that 49 centimeter is Rajasthan, right? That is nothing but A. A is the Rajasthan and remaining B is the Assam. Now, water circulates in the three forms: solid, liquid, gas during the water cycle in nature. What is the water present naturally? So, it is in liquid form. Solid form ice, liquid form water, gaseous form is the vapor. And next, the substance W is necessary for the normal growth and development of all types of plants and animals. So, W per water. An acute scarcity of substance W means water has an ill effect on plants which cannot hinder the natural process called photosynthesis, essential for the plants, causing severe shortage of food. When there is no photosynthesis, food will be less, and it also causes the shortage of Z means oxygen here. Now the water bearing layer of earth is P. P means aquifer, and it components of Q and R. It has water table, and so according to this question, QR are the soil and permeable rock, and whereas top layer is called S. So S is nothing but water table, right? So this is about question and answers of the lesson water. So we'll start new lesson in further sessions. Thank you.